Oh hi, Silly Moustache here. It's a Thursday afternoon and I am working out 2 set lists. One for my club tomorrow night, where I'll do probably 2 15-minute sets, and one for the following week where I'm booked to play for an hour in a park for a charity. Now those are 2 completely different audiences. At my club, they know me, faithful supporters of my club for ages and ages and ages. They probably know my repertoire better than I do, and but they will sit and listen. They're a listening audience. Most of them are singer guitarists anyway, but even those that aren't will probably know the stuff and appreciate what I do, which is great. In the park, they won't know me. They won't know my kind of music, and of course I don't do well-known songs, I don't do sing-along stuff, I don't do pop songs. So what I do is probably going to be a bit strange to them. So my job, and I'm going to focus on this, is going to be to keep them interested. If you start with wonderful music that drives the whole audience away, there is no point in you being there. So how am I going to keep them listening? So first of all, I always regard a song as being 5 minutes. It never is, it shouldn't be, but if you take into consideration checking tuning, adjusting mics, having a sip of lubrication, not booze, then 5 minutes is good. And for that 1 hour, a 5-minute song, 5 12s would be 12 numbers. Don't expect to play all 12. In fact, expect to play maybe 10. You know, maybe the whole day has overrun and everybody's anxious, and the MC will come and say, can you do 6 or something like that? Be ready for that. Certain things are outside your control. So I have a series of different classes of songs. I have something called an ear catcher, and I have Muppet songs and other such things. I'll explain that. So what would I start with? To a listening or a non-listening song, I've got to catch their attention and make them aware that I'm going to entertain them. Not dazzle them with my brilliancy, because I don't have any of that, but this is one that I really like to start with. There's a place I know, way down in Mexico, high in the old Sierra Madre, where many an outlaw band from across the Rio Grande found a haven, a holdout, a hideaway. Oh, but danger lurks for those who stray upon their secret hideaway, where death is sure to welcome anyone within the law. But if a man must run from any lawman's gun, he'll find compadres in the old Sierra Madre. Doesn't sound like a standard 1-4-5, yeah? It's not do-de-do, it's not a feeling it song, it's a bit jokey, it's a bit of a story, which is not that important, but it's well written and it's an interesting chord progression. Etc. I've forgotten it, I'm not singing it. So that's an ear catcher. So I'm going to hang a bit. Wait, was he telling us a story? Was he talking? Was he singing? What's happening? Oh, yeah, it's right. So catch their interest. The next sort of thing would be what I would call a Muppet song. So it's something like, I got the California blues and I sure gonna leave you here. I got the California blues and I sure gonna leave you here. I may ride the blinds, I ain't got no railroad fare. Why is it a Muppet song? Because if you think back to the Muppet programs, they used to have an audience which was a load of puppets on sticks, and they just go like that, and the heads would flop over. And it really happens in real life. You play a song like that 1-5, and audiences go like that, and they're happy, they like that. So you're there to entertain and make them happy. The song is almost incidental. I got the California blues, right? Doesn't matter, but those are good. and fairly upbeat. Then I do something else, which is maybe well, I was sailing on the ocean, I was sailing on the sea, when I bumped into the Savior. He said, pardon me. I said, Jesus, you look tired. And he said, Jesus, so do you. Why don't you sit down, son, cause I got some fat to chew. And then a chorus, well, everybody needs somebody that they can talk to, someone who'll open up their ears and let that trouble through. Now you don't need to sympathize or even care what they may do, but everybody needs somebody that they can talk to. I said, skilly bop be dang ding dang dong ing dong gilly I fo. I wrote that last line, etc. You know, so you're entertaining them, you're keeping them going. It's easy to listen, upbeat muppet, but same stuff. At this point, I may, if I feel like it, put down my 6th string and pick up my 12th string, if the circumstances permit. Where's my... yeah, that'll do. And I'd sing something like this. When did you leave heaven? Why did they let you go? How's everything in heaven? 'Cause I would surely like to know. Why did you leave heaven for the earthly things? Did you lose your halo? Baby, where'd you hide your wings? Will they miss you, say, etc., etc., right? Good old song from the 20s or 30s or something like that. 12 string, completely different dynamic. Oh, what's happening now? Oh, he sounds different now. Yeah, that's right. So a different kind of song. And I'll repeat that pattern. Then it might be time for another ear catcher. You know, something like, maybe you can slow down a little bit. Sweet pea, what's all this about? You don't get your way, all you do is cuss and shout, but you're the only reason I keep on coming home, etc. Right? So you've got another sort of dynamic, but it's still there. Something like a humorous one is often effective if the mood is right. Something like so an old country song of some sort. I don't know where it came from. Again, we've got that. Well, I begged her not to go. I said I could not live without her. She said, don't be dramatic, you'll survive. She drove away the sky, turned grey, cried all night about her. I'm still breathing, but leaving hurts me each day I'm alive. Yeah, I can't live without her. How come I ain't dead? 6 feet down with a cold, cold ground, stone above my head. Right, etc. So up tempo, change the tempo a little bit. Something like, sometimes you might find that, where's that other song that I wanted to show you? Yes, Tom Waits song. And you know, you might even get them singing along to the audience if you've really caught them. Well, the moon is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only thing you can't see is all that you lack. Come on up to the house. I said, come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Well, this world ain't my home, I'm just a passing through. You better come on up to the house. Right, etc. So you've got lively, but there's different flavours all around. Until you've done about 10, I might pick up the 12th string and do another one of those old 20s, 30s songs. Great melodies, very easy to play. Don't outplay, don't try your most complicated stuff. and whatever happens, as you flub up, you will always flub up. Just keep going. I've made a video about that. And so have one song in reserve. You know, keep an eye on the wings. There might be someone going like this, in which case, you know, you pack up. Okay, I'll do one quick one, blah, blah, blah. But keep it snappy. For a set list to people that really know you well, really the world's your lobster. If you have been, thanks for watching. Bye.